Hey YouTube, how's it going? Chris Cornaros here with the Cryptocurrent team bringing you another episode of Crypto Decrypted. This week we're doing something a little bit different. It's actually going to be a recap of the past few videos. That way, if you've maybe forgotten anything, I know we've covered a lot, it'll help catch you up. And if you're new to the channel, then it's also a way for you to get caught up with everything we've talked about if you don't want to go watch all the prior videos.
Crypto Decrypted.
Now, before we dive on into the meat and potatoes of today's episode, I do want to remind you all that if you are new and you're just watching this recap, but you want to see more of the in-depth content about each topic, you can go check that out in the Crypto Decrypted playlist on our channel. And of course, if this is your first time joining us, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, as well as drop a like on the video. Now, without further ado, let's dive right on into a fundamental analysis recap so far. First up, let's talk about blockchain. It's the ultimate fundamental of all crypto and crypto related currencies and projects. So what actually is blockchain? Blockchain is a distributed database shared amongst the nodes of a computer network. Typically, blockchain is used to store financial information, and it's most commonly used as a digital ledger on decentralized networks. Next up, what are blockchain layers? I explained the fundamentals of blockchain, but just to give you guys a quick reminder, there are three layers. You have layer one, which is the kind of fundamental code that goes into building up a blockchain network. Layer two, these are also called off chain protocols. And typically, what they do is they're used for scaling or interoperability. And a lot of times, it really just means they take some of the data that's on chain, they run it off the blockchain, and then send it back. And what that does is it actually makes a lot of the processes move a lot quicker. Now, layer three, these are typically called application layers. And what this really means is that it's the interface you're really interacting with on the blockchain. Now we've covered the utmost basics. Let me give you a quick refresher on crypto and cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies are a decentralized digital asset secured on a blockchain via cryptography, which is really just a fancy way of saying it's a currency online that is kept safe and secure using coded language. Now, the difference between, say, cryptocurrencies and gold is that gold gets its value from its intrinsic properties. It's a rare metal, it's valuable, and it can be used to create many things. Cryptocurrencies, on the other hand, get their value from their functional value, meaning that they look at things like the speed of transactions, the lower transaction costs, and their security to provide the value. And of course, we can't talk about cryptocurrencies without me refreshing you all on Bitcoin. Bitcoin was the first decentralized cryptocurrency, and it offered the promise of lower transaction fees and faster transaction times with no central authority. And we can't talk about Bitcoin without talking about the first altcoin, Ethereum. Ethereum is the world's first programmable blockchain, and it functions as both a currency and a layer one foundation for a lot of Web3 applications. And when we say Web3, we talk about all the applications and interfaces that are decentralized. Up next, we have to cover ecosystems. So, a blockchain ecosystem essentially refers to a group of network participants with shared business objectives, goals, and processes. And then the last thing I want to refresh y'all's memory on is dApps, or decentralized applications. And essentially, a dApp is an application built on top of a decentralized network that combines a smart contract with a front end user interface. And that's going to wrap up the previous videos that we've done, guys. But I do want to give you a bit of a sneak peek into what we're going to be talking about going forward. The topics of the next few videos are going to be covering consensus and what that really means in crypto. I'm sure you've heard the phrases proof of work and proof of stake. And I'm going to be breaking that down for y'all, as well as talking a little bit about some of the governance of blockchain projects. Following that, I would obviously have to talk about crypto mining, which I'm sure many of y'all are interested in. Crypto mining essentially is going to be the process of how you create new coins for a specific project or blockchain. But that's going to wrap up everything for today, guys. I hope this refresher was useful. And if it was, it would really help me out if you could let me know in the comments down below. Because if it is, I'll make sure to do this in the future. However, if you didn't find this useful, I won't do it in the future. It's as simple as that. I do read every comment, and a lot of them are really helpful. But until next Thursday, guys, I'm Chris Cornaros with the Cryptocurrent team. And I hope y'all are staying cryptocurrent.